Today we're venturing deep into territory where survival isn't just a skill, it's a necessity. We're talking about creatures that command respect, animals that can turn your adventure into a fight for your life in a heartbeat. I've faced my share of dangers out in the wild, from scorching deserts to frozen tundras, and I can tell you the animal kingdom is full of surprises, not all of them pleasant. It's not always the biggest, loudest, or most obvious threats you need to worry about. Sometimes the real danger lurks where you least expect it. They may not all have sharp teeth or venom, but these animals are among the deadliest you'll ever encounter in the wild. And chances are, you wouldn't even see them coming. These aren't just statistics, these are life-altering encounters. We're going to peel back the curtain on some of the world's most formidable animals, creatures whose reputations for danger are hard-earned. Understanding them, respecting their power and their territory, is the first crucial step to staying safe. So buckle up. We're about to explore the raw, untamed power of nature. This isn't about fear-mongering. It's about knowledge, about equipping you with the awareness you need if you ever find yourself sharing their space. Knowing what you're up against can be the difference between a story you tell and a tragedy. Let's get into it. The top 5 wild animals you absolutely need to watch out for. Trust me, you'll want to hear this. First on our list is an animal that truly embodies the unforgiving nature of the African bush, the Cape buffalo, known locally and with good reason as the Black Death or Widowmaker. Seasoned hunters and guides fear the buffalo more than lions or leopards. An adult bull can weigh up to 1,500 pounds, a solid wall of muscle and fury. And those horns, they're a formidable weapon, nearly impenetrable, sweeping out to deadly sharp points. When a Cape buffalo charges, it can hit speeds of 35 miles per hour. They are notoriously unpredictable and can be incredibly aggressive, especially if they feel threatened. They're known to charge with little to no warning. Statistically, Cape buffalo are responsible for over 200 human deaths each year in Africa. They have a reputation for being vindictive. If you find yourself in its territory, you are the intruder, and it will not hesitate to defend its space. Next up, we're heading to the waterways of Africa, home to an animal that many people mistakenly view as a gentle, lumbering giant. I'm talking about the hippopotamus. Don't let that comical appearance fool you. Behind that yawning mouth lies one of the most aggressive animals on the continent. Despite their herbivorous diet, hippos are responsible for more human fatalities in Africa than lions and elephants. They are fiercely territorial, especially the bulls. Their primary weapons are their enormous mouths and their incredibly long, sharp tusks. A hippo's bite is immensely powerful, capable of snapping a small boat in half. One of the biggest misconceptions is that hippos are slow on land. On land, a hippo can reach speeds of up to 30 kilometers per hour. The danger is amplified in the water. If you're in a canoe and drift into a hippo's territory, you are in mortal danger. They can overturn boats and attack occupants. Their unpredictability is a key factor in their danger. They are silent killers in many ways. Now we move to a creature that is the very definition of a prehistoric predator. An ancient hunter that has perfected its craft over millions of years, the saltwater crocodile. These are the largest living reptiles on Earth and arguably one of the most efficient and terrifying predators you could ever encounter. When you're in croc country, you are not at the top of the food chain. Salties, as they're often called, can grow to incredible sizes, with males regularly exceeding 20 feet in length and weighing over a ton. Imagine an animal that long, that heavy, with a lineage stretching back to the time of the dinosaurs. They are perfectly adapted to their aquatic environment, masters of stealth and ambush, found in coastal waters, estuaries, rivers, and even swamps far inland. Their most formidable weapon is, without a doubt, their bite. A large saltwater crocodile can exert a bite force of around 3,700 pounds per square inch. To put that into perspective, a human bite is around 160 psi. A lion around 650 psi. This is the strongest bite force ever measured for any animal. Their jaws are designed to snap shut with incredible speed and power, holding onto prey with a grip that's virtually impossible to break. What makes them so deadly is their hunting strategy. They are ambush predators of the highest order. A salty can remain almost completely submerged, with only its eyes and nostrils breaking the surface, appearing like a harmless floating log. It will patiently stalk its prey, sometimes for hours, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The attack itself is a blur of explosive power and speed. They often hunt at the water's edge, snatching unsuspecting animals that come to drink or cross the water. Once they have a grip, they'll often employ the infamous death roll, spinning rapidly in the water to disorient, drown, and dismember their prey. It's a brutal, efficient killing technique honed over eons. You truly will never see it coming until it's far, far too late. Saltwater crocodiles are exceptionally territorial, especially dominant males. They will aggressively defend their stretch of water against intruders, including other crocodiles and, unfortunately, humans. Encounters often happen when people are swimming, fishing, or in small boats in areas where these giants reside. We now journey to the frigid, icy expanses of the Arctic, home to the planet's largest land carnivore, the polar bear. These magnificent creatures are uniquely adapted to one of the harshest environments on Earth. They sit at the very top of the Arctic food chain. Polar bears may actively stalk and hunt humans, especially when food is scarce. In their world, anything that moves could be a meal. This lack of fear, combined with their hunting prowess, makes them dangerous to encounter. Polar bears are built for the Arctic. They can weigh up to 1,500 pounds with blubber and dense fur for insulation. Their massive paws provide excellent traction on ice and snow. Despite their bulk, they are fast and powerful swimmers. Their primary sense for hunting is their incredible sense of smell. A polar bear can detect prey from up to 20 miles away. They are patient hunters, often waiting for hours by a seal's breathing hole. This keen sense means they can detect a human presence from a great distance too. The Arctic environment itself adds to the danger. It's vast, open, and offers little cover. If a polar bear decides to approach you, there are often few places to hide or escape. Their white camouflage makes them difficult to spot against the snow and ice. They can appear seemingly out of nowhere. Climate change is impacting polar bear behavior, increasing danger to humans. As sea ice diminishes, their traditional hunting grounds shrink, forcing them to spend more time on land. This can lead to bears venturing closer to human settlements, increasing the likelihood of encounters. For our final animal, we travel to the forests and grasslands of the Indian subcontinent to meet a bear that shatters many common perceptions about these creatures, the sloth bear. Don't let the somewhat misleading name or its shaggy appearance fool you. This is not a slow, docile animal. In fact, sloth bears are known for their highly aggressive and unpredictable nature, making them one of the most feared animals in their range. Unlike many other bear species that might try to avoid humans or make threat displays before attacking, sloth bears have a notorious reputation for charging and attacking with little to no apparent provocation. These encounters are often sudden, vicious, and can result in horrific injuries or death. They are responsible for a significant number of attacks on humans in India, Nepal, and Sri Lanka. Physically, sloth bears are distinct. They have long, shaggy black fur, a V-shaped white or yellowish patch on their chest, and a long snout with a mobile nose and lips perfectly adapted for their diet, which largely consists of ants and termites. They use their powerful sickle-shaped claws, which can be up to 4 inches long, to rip open termite mounds and dig for insects. These same claws become devastating weapons during an attack. One of the reasons for their aggressive reputation might be their relatively poor eyesight and hearing. This means they can be easily surprised by humans, and their reaction to a sudden encounter is often an immediate, ferocious attack rather than a retreat. They don't take chances. They go on the offensive straight away. It's a fight. First, ask questions later mentality. Sloth bear attacks are particularly gruesome because they often target the victim's face and head. Their long claws and powerful jaws, equipped with surprisingly large canine teeth for an insectivore, can inflict terrible, disfiguring injuries. So there you have it, 5 animals that truly demand our utmost respect and caution. From the thundering charge of the Cape buffalo to the silent ambush of the saltwater crocodile and the unpredictable fury of the sloth bear, the wild is full of creatures that remind us we're often not the dominant force we think we are. Understanding their behaviors, their territories, and the reasons behind their aggression is absolutely key to coexisting, or at least staying safe when our paths might cross. These animals aren't inherently evil, they're products of their environments, honed by millennia of evolution to survive and thrive. It's our responsibility, when we venture into their world, to be aware, to be prepared, and to carry a deep respect for their power. The knowledge we've shared today isn't meant to scare you away from the wild, but to empower you with awareness, to help you make smarter decisions if you ever find yourself in these incredible, yet potentially perilous environments. The natural world is a place of breathtaking beauty and astonishing power. By learning more about its inhabitants, especially those that can pose a threat, we not only increase our own safety but also deepen our appreciation for the delicate balance of these ecosystems. Which of these animals surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more survival smart videos. Stay safe, stay aware, and always respect the wild.